Yo, what's good to another episode of the MIGO Experiment? Yo soy Henry Flow.
Yo soy LaBori.
Yo soy Willy B.
Yo soy TONIO Skits. Nah, dude, let me get in here. I'm going to introduce myself because I got nice teeth. It's your boy TONIO Skits from MTV Wildin' Out, season 8, 9, 10. HBO Latino stand-up comedy host. It's me, that dude you see online, that dude that makes your girl laugh at 3 in the morning. She's like, aha, that's me. That's me.
Yo, we got TONIO Skits in the bitch.
What up, man?
My man came in. Like, I thought you was tying your shoelace or something over there, bro. My man just came out of nowhere, man.
Man, this pandemic, you know, this is my first interview after the pandemic, so you know I'm just like you know.
He's coming to the MIGO Experiment. He's shaking that shit on you right quick, man. Yo, so what's good, man? So look, you just said everything you're doing, hosting, comedian, man, acting, man. So what is good? What is on your plate next, man? Because, you know, what you got, a movie? What you doing? I see a microphone behind you. What's going on?
All right, so, the microphone. I'm working on some music. So, yeah, there's that. People don't really know that, you know, so I can really flow. I mean, they see me on Wildin' Out and everything, but this is different. I got an album coming out. It might go in the comedy genre, but it's like I got so much good music. I'll give you an example. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play a snippet of an idea so you can understand what's coming out. Hey, yo, Pedrito, hit him with that beep beep. All right. Hit him with that beep beep. So give him a sample. It's coming. We weren't prepared for this, but it's coming.
What up, Pedrito?
Yo. That's Pedrito.
Pedrito.
He does beats. That's what he does. Pedrito, you got me looking hard right now. They waiting.
It's loading.
I like the way he was like, no.
Look. I'm even holding my hand up so I can be like, wow. You know what I mean?
Here it's coming now, right?
People about to click off. They're gonna go to OnlyFans. Put it up higher. A little trap, and I took a sample of that beeper. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Hey. Take it off before they steal it. I don't want them to steal it.
You said I don't want them to steal it. You already got the regular fucking, you know, on the song already, bro.
I do, as a matter of fact. He's gonna be on my album.
I was this close. I was this close right now to hopping on and throwing some bars. I was gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, what'd you say? What would you say, boy, to them little bars?
I think LaBori gonna be like, listen, this is all female work. Nobody made me. I came back to work and I had a baby. She be in there hard.
Hey! Exclusively, you heard this told straight from Tony Skits. Nobody else, no social media. He did.
That was actually better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, my name is Bori. Yeah,
Hey.
and I'm not sorry. I don't know.
Man,
So Tony, take us back to when you first started. You started with a couple of, you started with a lot of cats in the West Coast on Vine, where you only had like a 7-second video, and out of the 7-second videos, you became more popular. You're like one of the first guys to start videos like that.
Yeah. So people like to associate me with the guys in LA, but that's not where I started. I started in Miami in my aunt's garage. So basically what happened was I was dating this girl for 4.5 years. And, you know, she like, oops, I fell on top of this guy situation. And it was a very difficult breakup because I was in love with this girl. And that was the first time like I experienced like, oh, I'm in love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never thought I could, I never thought somebody could touch me like that. Like I'll never experience like being cheated on, or I was too smart for that. Yeah, right. So I remember I was in my aunt's house. I went to live in the garage again. There was no cable in the garage. So I had my phone, and Instagram just came out with like the 15-second videos or whatever. And I'm like, I saw a video and I just wanted to remake it, and I made it about her, right? Like I never tagged or mentioned her name, but she found out about it, and it got a lot of attention, and she hated it. So I made 9 more. And then, so through that process, it became therapeutic for me to just create. You know what I'm saying? It took me out of, because I was in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to take that energy and just change it to something, putting it into videos and something positive. And then before I knew it, like I'm creating videos almost every day. And at some point, you know, Vine, I was on Vine doing my little 6.5, it's actually 6.5 seconds, doing my Vines. And I would see all these people that were creating that I looked up to, the King Bats, Day Storm, Leanne V, Don Benjamin, like all these, West Was Good, Alpha Cat, all these people are together. I'm like, I gotta do something. And I was one of the first people that was an outsider that came from Miami. I went to LA not knowing anybody. And man, these people welcomed me because of my videos. And before I knew it, I'm filming with them. And now I'm a part of that clique. And I'm like the Latino that's popping on the West Coast. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, I came to be what it was.
I mean, I actually peeped like that sample that you use right there. It was that actual like sample that you use in one of the videos where you showed up on your little, you know, what, gliding board, hoverboard, or whatever the fuck. You came in with that thing.
That was
Yeah.
one of my most viral moments. It even helped, you know, Oro Solido in his career. The song just took off, and this is the song is 20 years old. People don't know. And
we know.
I grew up listening
we know.
I grew up listening to Oro Solido, La Banda Gorda, you know what I'm saying, and Quinito Mendez, to name a few. And I've incorporated music that I'm familiar with my skits. And that video, man, when it hit like 44 million on Facebook, it was out of here, because then you got other pages, like big pages that reposted them, and they had their own 20 millions on that. So we're talking about probably 100 million on that. But then it started a trend. You know what I'm saying? The Black culture took the and started making memes out of it. Like, oh, when she wants to date a Latino, then you see a Black guy, you know what I'm saying, getting groovy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just started this trend. And now recently that trend picked back up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening again. So I had to take that song, sample it, and create something dope with it, and come back with something.
That's what's up, man. Because as soon as I heard that sample, I'm like, oh, my man, I think they jumped from the video and the song and the whole nine. But it's dope that how you actually like showing, like you said yourself, working with King Back and all them, the whole crew, right? Because it's pretty much a crew. That's how I look at it. It's like, I looked at them as the Instagram crew, but all of them like followed each other. Their friends followed each other, and so on. And then when you were incorporated to the whole Skits thing, right, with them, like it's like. So you're pretty much saying that you were like the outsider that was accepted in, but how'd you meet them?
So the thing was, when I went to LA, there was a few things I knew. I knew, number one, I'm not the funniest guy. Number two, I'm not the guy who's the most connected. I know nobody. And number three, I knew nobody was gonna outwork me. So I was the first person up. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out to different people in that circle. The first person I got familiar with was with What's Good. He was at the beginning. He was the guy that filmed stuff. But this dude is so talented. He's a director. He started doing his own thing. I connected with him, and when he told me there was a shoot, I was the first one at the park. You know, I met Day Storm, and then I just said, hey, whenever you guys are shooting, let me know. You know, I think there was a second time I found out about the shoot. I just showed up. You know what I'm saying? We worked. So they started seeing my face, and I remember Day Storm when he reached out to me. He was like, yo, can you come shoot? I was there. So now I became a reliable person to them. And then it got to the point I worked with them so much. I'm like, yo, I got some ideas. Can you come through my shoot? And they always, it's a respect over there. It's not about how many followers you got or who you know. If I was there for you, you're going to be there for me. So boom, they stormed and everybody started showing up. And with that, we built a friendship. And now I'm at birthday parties. We're hanging out. And it's just, you know, it became a thing.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. Relationship.
That's cool to know.
Definitely. So, I mean, you know, you basically have built yourself, you know, started from the bottom. Now we're here. You know, you basically proudly represented the Latino gang, you know, Latino culture on Wild and Out, which is like amazing, you know. And speaking about Wild and Out, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard so far already about the situation that's going on because of the fact that Nick Cannon made some comments on his podcast. Being a, you know, a past cast member, how do you feel about, you know, the situation that's going on right now? What are your thoughts?
It sucks because I know Nick Cannon personally, and man, there's not a hatred born on that man's body. He's one of the smartest, most ambitious person. He always went back and looked out for his peoples. He gave so many people opportunities, and you know, I looked at the interview, the one in question, and man, it's just I didn't see it like that. I saw this man speaking about his opinion historically about something, and I just believe like in this climate, I just think it was looked at wrong because the video was out a year ago. It was recently reposted. So obviously there was no bad intent or malicious. Like, I just thought he was speaking from a historic point of view. I don't really want to break down what that is or why, but when someone really looks at it, I've looked at it with other people and they felt the same way. But I just feel like it's an unfortunate situation. But Nick Cannon is the guy that I know can bounce back from anything. As you see, he already, you know, he's already having certain conversations with certain peoples in different ways. Nick likes to learn from anything, from anyone, any culture, and I respect that man, you know, and I stand with him on the fact that he didn't mean anything bad, and there was no, you know, malicious intent or hatred rhetoric, if any. But you know, it's unfortunate, and I don't know what the future holds or what's going to happen, but.
If you're given the chance to, you know, I mean, let's say that things end up, you know, working in favor, would you, in fact, even after everything that's going on, would you go back to the show if you were given a chance to?
I mean, yeah, if Nick is back at the show, of course, yeah. I mean, I love the show. I love working with MTV. It was, man, MTV was an amazing experience, and the opportunities they gave me. And the opportunities Nick gave me, of course, man. They say, hey, let's run it. You know, I was actually going back. I was supposed to shoot this May for the new season. But then, you know, Corona said, hey, what's up? And then we're like, hey. So.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, big props to you. I mean, like, I remember watching, like, the seasons. And I remember I was like, oh, shit. That's TONIO Skits.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah.
I got beef with y'all, though.
With who?
We're gonna bring it back. MIGO's production. Let's bring it back. So, you guys. Wait, let me see if I'm correct. But you guys used to run. We're promoting, right? We're promoters.
We still do.
And you still do. And you used to book influencers. Like you booked my boy Loopy. You booked over whatever. And I was waiting for my turn, and I reached out to you guys, and you're like, yeah, we're gonna reach out to you, da 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 da. And you guys, you were booking everyone else in my circle, but not me.
Listen, Tony. Can we work this out, Tony?
Before we defend anybody, no, you gotta tell them, Alex, if you're watching this, they're talking to you.
We never even spoke about price or nothing. Y'all never even gave me the opportunity to pull up. And
You want to hear something crazy about that though?
We're gonna
I'm not the promoter. I'm just look. I'm one of the DJs slash host, talent, on-air talent, radio talent. She does the same.
I'm just a cashier.
He's with them like a little more closer than we are.
Yeah, he's just a cashier now. When you play back the video, you're the first one to be like, yeah, we promote too.
Over there has a link to the whole Instagram. We don't you know what I mean?
Get back.
Yo, I'm throwing out there shit. I'm collaborating with them.
Listen.
But one thing just to the MIGO, you know what I mean? I've actually, your name has come up a lot the whole time we were doing this. We started this whole MIGO experiment a year ago.
Yeah.
And you were actually one of the main people that we wanted to reach out to. We were doing interviews and they were coming in to us, you know what I mean? Because we got local talent from here too. By the way, big shout out to Fuego, man, out there doing things, Dominicano, just like my man right here too, in the industry as well too. Late Night Jiggy right there. Late Night Jiggy doing his thing too. So look up those names. Anyways, they were coming in, doing lots of interviews and stuff, all sorts of local artists, man. And boom, bro, it hit us too, because we had an interview literally. Throwing it out the name drop, but Late Night Jiggy is an upcoming artist out of the DMV, but he's está pegando, bro. I can't talk about the cat. So we had an interview with him, and it got canceled literally because we had a curfew here 2 days before he was supposed to do the interview, and it stopped everything here. And we were actually trying to reach out to you. They were trying to reach out to you because, man, the clubs. Well, how many clubs they have a weekend? What, 1, 2?
No one can try to reach out to me because if they do, they do.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Can't try.
It's all good.
Listen,
it's all good. But yeah.
In my defense, look, I just work here.
Look, we're on this interview and all it took was one DM. Boom.
You see?
And back then I had half the followers. So
He said the prices went up.
We're gonna add our show. We're gonna add our show producer, and we're gonna put him on the spot. We're gonna be like, "Yo."
Yeah, man. We go. Actually, I should hit him up right now. Yo, hold up.
Well, you know what? In the meantime, while he's going ahead and hitting him up real quick. Yeah. So there was this video that you had posted, maybe I think it was 3 days ago. It was on IGTV. You called it Inception/entanglement.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, let me comment real quick. Let me tell you that mind fucked the shit out of me, and it took some time for me to break it down and realize, oh shit, it was actually Flo that had to tell me. You do know at the end, it's the two girls dreaming about the same guy. I didn't catch that. I was like, what the hell is going on? What the fuck? So, now going into the whole where entanglement came from, I'm going to have to ask you, are you team Jada or are you team Will? When I say, are you team Jada, I mean, do you support her by her saying?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
My question is, my question answers this question.
Uh-oh.
Why are all the women, I have not seen one girl say anything about Jada. Because if this was a man, oh my God, no, you should get rid of him. He cheating. Every girl supporting Jada right now. They holding her down. Hashtag Team Will.
Yes. Yo, hashtag Team Will.
Esto no tenía que pasar con él. Out of anybody, man, Will's that. How? And I remember before Will got on Instagram, people would talk about Will's not gonna get on social media. I believe maybe he's like, I want my life private or whatnot. Then Will came to social media and turned it upside down. Man, that man was Mr. Social. Mr. Social, which is a movie coming out written by me, and we'll talk about that later. Anyways. So, Instagram became more fun since Will's been there. But just like the internet, man, the internet don't lose. Boom! How the internet gonna attack Will, man? You saw these memes and entanglement song?
Oh, yo, man.
And he made a song. Yeah, it actually just recently came out, and I was just shook the
Oh
whole
wait, I was talking about the Entanglement meme, that song, but with Alcina, August, what was his name? August,
yeah.
I was seeing that.
I don't know why I'm thinking. Anyway, so August made us. Oh my God, I was so petty. Like, my guy, let it go. Like, first of all, why are you gonna date? You know, you gonna date somebody like that and then snitch? Like, yo, it's over with. Like, why are you talking about this now? Which I found crazy. I'm like, man, you should have stood quiet. You don't mess it up for everybody now. Like, ain't no cougar gonna try to holler at us, man. You mess it all up. You talking?
Man, that should be the next gift for you right there, bro.
Seriously.
For real, man. Yo, man, so as well too, you've been working with many artists as well, you know, and doing red carpet interviews and everything like that, man. Is there anything else what is the main thing that TONIO Skits wants to be known
for? What do I want to be known for? I mean, I used to think it was my work ethic. I don't know why I was seeking validation for that. But, you know, when people started realizing it and seeing my work ethic in interviews, they'll talk about it or whatever. I don't know. It's just not important anymore for me to be validated because I work hard to work hard. I don't work hard so people can see it. There's a lot of things people don't see. But I think it's just my transition because, you know, social media was just for fun and so it was never the goal. It's just, you know, transitioning to traditional television or movies. And now I'm in that space where I'm like, yo, you know, they don't want to give a Latino a chance for these type of roles. So I created it, you know. I got a movie that I'm working on. It's called Mr. Social. It's about this millennial U.S. Marshal that tried to get into the FBI, but he didn't make it because he was just partying too much, and he had his little social media page that was separate work. But eventually, something happens where a crime happens that the FBI is trying to solve in Hollywood, and the only way they can go undercover is by having someone in that world. And guess what? That guy that you didn't allow to work for the feds, that's now a U.S. Marshal, he has a following, and he's the only one that can go undercover and help you solve this crime. So it's called Mr. Social. And yeah, it's going to be huge. I expect some big names that I can't say right now because we haven't secured the cast, but we got some, especially in the Latino department on that film.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
That's nice. Yeah.
Just put out a whole, hey, watch, he did it right here. So, yo, check it out. So, subscribe at the bottom, you know, comment as well, yo, your name and everything. You know, send this man a demo, yo. He probably give you a shot, especially you look cute. Boy, yo, you a little rough or whatever around the edges. What you looking for, man? What you looking for? We're doing a cast
I'm actually doing that. Hold on. I'm getting a call.
There's an actor right there calling this man already. Hey, yo.
No, pick up. Never mind. Hold on. Nah. That was Dior. So I'm actually doing that because I'm in Miami right now. I should be getting back to LA next month. But what I'm gonna do now is I want to create. If you can, bro. I want to create a team. You know, because I write, I direct, I do all my stuff. But if I want to expand more to do other thing, there's writers that want to write. Yo, come on board to the team, and we can do something special. Any editors and cinematographers, you want to get credit, you want to learn what this is, come, you know what I'm saying? If you're in LA or could come to LA, I want to create a team where I'm constantly pushing out content, you know, with the help of a writer here, an editor, and a videographer, and at the same time I can still, write for short films, because my objective now is to start creating content for short films the same way I was doing for social media, you know. And these short films, the objective is to start networking with, you know, the Hollywood who's they can see my work on a big screen. You know, somebody be like, hey, we like that 8-minute piece, it's 200,000, what can you do with that? So that's what the idea is right now, and the only way I can do that is by just, you know, creating a team so we can just start, you know what I'm saying, doing all this. So if anybody there that wants to join this team, Skits Productions, yeah, hit me up. Or
And
hit up the Migos. Do only hit up the Migos after they book me, and then you know.
And so guys, we flying out to LA. We're gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know about being in the movie. I just want to have some popcorn and enjoy your movie. Yeah, man, we can. I can act. I can cry. Hold on.
I'm the dramatic one in the group, so sign me up.
Let's get it.
Dramática.
Hold on. Hey, yo, so I want to call this fool. Hold on.
I can be the guy that's mopping in the background.
Hold on.
You're calling him?
Nah, who? Not me.
No. Flo is calling our show producer, so we can put him on blast.
Yeah, hear that though? Oh, this fool ain't picking up.
Yeah, I'm recording it too. I'm on my Karen. Wear your mask.
Hold on.
Who are you calling? Who are you calling, Flo?
I'm about to leave him a message, even though we don't leave messages in 2020, but here we go.
Press 1 for more options.
Hold on.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
What the fuck is long as that thing? Hey, Mr. Migo Productions, Mr. Alex. So, somebody has some words to tell you, man. Tonio Skits said, why haven't y'all ever, booked this guy? And, you got at him at one DM, he responded back, boom, he's on Zoom with us doing the interview on MIGO Experiment. You haven't got in contact with him. So, hold on. I think he has something to say. You got something to say to him, man?
Listen, I remember everything. And I also remember when you didn't care. You didn't care about me. I wanted to work with you guys. I wanted to host one of your events. But no, you didn't care. I wasn't LaBori. I mean LaBori like Loopy LaBori. I wasn't that LaBori. And it's okay. We're here right now. I can forgive you, but you need to reach out and make the effort.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
He gonna be like, hey, yo, what the fuck? The guy I'm talking about, he's such a calm, cool, collected kind of guy. He's like, oh, for real?
He's super chill like that.
Super chill, yo. He a Pino Latino, bro. He's a Filipino Latino. That's what I call it. He's
gonna be like, Mr. Skip, yeah, we can work. Yeah.
That's your invitation of Alex, bro.
That's a good one. So, Mr. Skits, what is something that not necessarily a hobby, but what's something weird that you can do that no one knows about? That's something not normal.
What you want a man to do? Hit a talent right now?
Something weird.
Something weird.
Not that everything be weird, but something that's not like.
There is something weird that I do that people can't understand, which is being a faithful Dominican. Decent man, faithful. Now, as far as talent, I could show you. Maybe I could do. Let me see something. It's not weird, but I sometimes just make beats for no reason, like.
You can kind of hear, but no. No se escucha.
You can't hear it?
No.
Hold on.
But you gonna beat the hell out of those damn things.
Hold on. What about now?
Yeah. No, I hear it.
That's crazy over here.
I'm telling our editor, hey, yo, right there, crank that shit. Just make sure the big old box right there.
That's it, man. I don't know what else.
Yo, man, actually through this whole industry and what you've been learning, man, throughout the years, you know, and your entertainment and just expanding your mind by moving from like, because you're from the Bronx, right?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx, 2243 Riot Avenue. And I
Yes.
graduated from Kennedy High School.
Well, yo, my man, representing the Bronx, man. You went from there to Miami, now LA, like all that stuff, man. Is there anything that you've picked up on the way that you're just like, what the fuck? It just blew my mind.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, and, you know, I grew up, you know, I mean, the whole Bronx is a hood. So, you know, I was in foster homes. I lived in foster home for 3 years. So I've been everywhere. And this, you know, now where I'm in my current state right now, especially my son being 16 years old, there's things that I'm learning now that I'm like, why? Like nobody told me this when I was younger. I'm learning about the stock market, you know, trading forex, you know, foreign exchange. Like, if I would have known this when I was younger, I think, you know, I would have had a head start to certain things or not struggle as much as I have. And now that I see my son and he knows these things, I'm like, maybe I can be that voice. So I'm gonna start going live soon and just teaching people how to trade, how to get into the stock market, and how to financially be more intelligent, if you may. Because when I was growing up, all I knew about was food stamps and, okay, cool, get an hourly job or just be a doctor and a lawyer if you want to like be successful. But there's so many other ways, there's so many other things. And just for an example, you know, if you got money in your savings account, you can put that in your stocks and you're going to make much more money than it's sitting in the bank, because the bank is just using your money. You might as well make your money work for you. So this is the kind of stuff I want to put out there and just like start being that person that a young Latina or young Latino hears about and financially start understanding they can start their future now. They can start investing and they can start making these moves. You ain't got to be 30, 40 years old. Like, you can do it right now.
Well, man, yo, Tonio Skits, man, he dropping gems on y'all, man. Pick up, man, write a note, something, yo.
Yes, sir.
Nah, man, I mean, no, we appreciate your time, man, especially during this quarantine time. We appreciate having us shake off the dust off of you right quick, you know what I mean? That dust off right quick, yeah, man. But we appreciate the movement that you're doing as well, you know, creating more of our faces to be a little more comfortably seen or uncomfortably, who gives a fuck, to be real, but be seen more on the screen, whether it's on a telephone screen, you know, big screen, man, television screen. Thank you, man, for doing that for us as well, man. Continue that movement, man. And, you know, we're here with you as well, man. MIGO Experiment, MIGO Productions, myself, Henry Flow. So, yo, go ahead and let them know how they can follow you, man.
Tonio Skits on all platforms, or you can just Google Tonio Skits and you'll see me.
That's right. You can see the man, man. He got a beautiful smile. You know, he can dance. He makes music and shit. He can act, man. He'll tell you a joke or two. Yo, girl, yeah. Bring them extra panties, too. He got you. He a loyal Dominican. He a faithful Dominican, he says.
I'm faithful.
Yeah,
faithful.
That makes two, because I'm married to one, too. You know, she cool. But either way, man, yo, subscribe, comment below, man. Follow me as well, man. Henry Flow _DCF.
You can follow me on Instagram at LaBori DMB, LABORIII
And you can follow me at Don Willy.
My man, Don Willy always ends it up nice and quick like that, man. But as well, too, like I said, subscribe, comment below. You want to get on the movie right here, man? Get at Tonio Skits, man. DM him, let him know. You know, you guys little videos or whatever.
I still read all my
DMs. Send something. If you're going to send something, make sure you send him something, like a demo. I'll go professional.
Yeah, I get some of those, hey, or yo. My man, I just read your stuff, and you had an opportunity to tell me what's up. Yo, what's up? Put me in your videos. And your page is private. Like, yo, if you really real, yo, some of the people that are lit right now, that are doing whatever they're doing, some of the people started in my videos. And it started because they just sent a sincere message like, yo, I'm trying to work with you. This is what my page is. And I'm trying to be an actor. Look at my reel, whatever. So if you got time. And I listened to that, I'm like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. you providing, you know, something for me, I'm gonna provide something for you, and that's just what it is. People think you gotta have all these followers, or no, you gotta look like a 10. Like, what are you talking about? Like, these are things people tell themselves, and they psych themselves out. Like, listen, if you're trying to work, let's work.
Yeah. Like I said, that's why I appreciate you putting our beautiful faces on the screen. Yeah, man.
That's definitely like one of the most humblest things I have ever heard.
Yeah, man. They heard it here, man. Me was experiment directly at the Tonio Skits mouth, man. That like gonna flow out.